Why chasing a man does not work. And I'm going to be telling you what to do instead. Hi, Queens. Have you been taking the lead? You've been calling, you've been testing, you've been doing a lot in the relationship. In fact, you're even planning dates, and the relationship or the person or the man that you're chasing is not giving you the kind of attention that you wish to have from him. So why does chasing love does not work? For instance, in the situation of Annie and 2Face Idibia, that a lot of you are currently watching, looking at, you see, the man recently said that they are divorced, they are filing for divorce, or they are divorced. And the woman in question, which is Annie, she might not even be aware that she's already divorced, and she seems to be the one fighting for the relationship. When you keep chasing a man, you become unseen, unheard, unappreciated, because you're the one doing mostly the work in the relationship. So it has to be the other way round, right? Where a man is chasing you. Why? Because you're the prize, or why? Because both of you are the prize in the relationship. Because it's going to turn into a cycle where you keep repeating the cycle over and over and over and over again. So this is the reason why you need to stop chasing a man if you want to get into a relationship. And also, when we look at the case of 2Face and Annie, right? Annie has always tried to make the relationship look perfect, right? 2Face has hurted her. 2Face betrayed her. 2Face go out there to have multiple women, but she's still trying to make the relationship work, right? This is you, 2Face, not appreciating you. 2Face not seeing all the effort, but still it goes ahead to start chasing someone else. So this is what happened when you are always trying to make the relationship work, when you're always trying to bear the relationship, when you're always trying to make sure that your relationship is where it is, or what it should be, or what it shouldn't be. So this is the reason why for you, you need to stop chasing love, because when you keep chasing, it does not always work. And besides, when you chase someone in a relationship, right, that you're dating, and the person is not reciprocating the love that you're giving, the person is not reciprocating what you're giving in the relationship, you will end up losing yourself in the relationship. So, what are some of the ways that you might be chasing love without even realizing? What are some of the ways that you might be giving a lot, you might be doing a lot in a relationship without you realizing that you have been the one chasing instead of being chased? Right? Instead of the hunter chasing the bushmate, and you become the bushmate chasing the hunter. Right? For instance, let's take for example, you go out there, you saw a really nice Balenciaga or a Gucci bag. You go to the store and you want to buy this bag, and the woman tells you that the bag is for 10,000, right? And you have just 4,000 at home. And then you say to the woman, look, I'm going to go home and look for more money so I can come back to you and buy the bag. And the woman said, okay, no problem. When you're ready, come and buy my bag. So you go home. And the woman called you the next day and tell you, okay, you can pay for the bag 8,000. You can buy the bag for $8,000. And you'll be like, still, I want to buy the bag for $8,000, but I do not have the money. I do not have the $8,000 to buy this bag, right? And you tell the woman, okay, wait, when I have 8,000, I will come back and buy it, because maybe you have no one to borrow from. And the next day, the woman called you again, tell you, come and buy this bag for 6,000. And what will you be thinking? Are you sure that this bag is original? bag, and you, at this point, I'm sure that you'll be a little bit confused or a little bit surprised with what the woman is saying, right? And you'll be like, okay, let me think about it. Okay, let me look for $2,000 so I can add to the price and come and buy your bag. And the next day, the woman is still calling you and telling you, okay, come and pay 4,000 for the bag. This was the same bag that the woman told you it was for 10,000, and now she's calling you over and over and over again, right? Because the bag is supposed to be a thing of quality, but as it is, it seems like the bag is not of quality, because when this bag is of quality, right, is of quality, the woman shouldn't be calling me. So you are the price as a woman. You're this bag that is $10,000 dollars worth, right? So when this man comes to you, he sees your values and is working on getting you. But the thing is that because you want to chase this person, because you want to give away your value, you start reducing yourself, start doing everything, and you start chasing this man instead of this man to start chasing you. You see how it works? So I want you to stop chasing. Right? A lot of you say, I do not chase, I attract. But the truth is that a lot of you are the one chasing. You do not realize your worth. You do not realize, as a woman, you, my darling, you are the prize. So when you put yourself in the category of being the prize, you see, what are some of the signs that you are the one chasing this man in the relationship? The first sign is that you're the one always planning. You're the one always calling. You're the one always testing. You're the one always carrying the load of the relationship in your head, because the man is not doing anything, right? The man it's only, you're planning everything, and it's just being the princess in the relationship. We say no to princess. The second way that you are displaying that you are the one chasing him is when he's leaving you with breadcrumb, right? He's leaving you with breadcrumb, and you are accepting the breadcrumbing that he's leaving you with. So what is breadcrumbing? It gives you just enough for you to stay with him. It gives you just enough to make, for instance, if you see the young rich in Africa, right? Look at the situation between Futana and Diamond, right? So when Futana is slipping away, Diamond gives just a little bit of breadcrumb to attract Futana back to him. So he has to show you that he wants to be in a relationship with his word, with his action. Not just that when you are moving away or when you're leaving, he's giving you just enough for you to run back to him. This is him just giving you the breadcrumb for you to be with him. The third way that you're the one chasing him, right? You're always making excuses for him. You're always making excuses for him. You're always over-pleasing him. You're always trying to reduce yourself. You're always doing a lot of all these things, right? So this is, if he's not reciprocating the action that you're giving in the relationship, you're the one always doing. The fourth way for you to know that you're the one chasing him instead of he should be chasing you is that you're losing yourself, like Annie in the relationship. Imagine Annie is supposed to have a lot of brandies, is supposed to have a lot of things going on for her, right, in her life. But she has to stop her heart in career. She has to stop a lot of things so that she can be in the life of 2Face, giving her time, giving her energy, giving her youth, right? So she can be in the life of 2Face. At the end of the relationship, she's been divorced without even she realizing. There's nothing wrong with a man wanting to move ahead, right? But at the same time, he should be able to support you, because after the young rich and African, right, during this time, a lot of people were criticizing Annie because of how she behaved and her display in this Netflix series. But this shouldn't have been the time, right? Because maybe he wants to disassociate himself from a behavior or whatsoever, but without realizing that this lady gave you a time, a youth and energy in building you, right, in being there for you, in being Bob the Builder. You might say, oh, she never gave him finance, he had a name. But behind every successful man, there's always a woman, because a man needs support, right? The woman is always there to support him, and Annie has been there. So this shouldn't have been the time for 2Face to say, okay, look, I'm leaving, I'm going, we are divorced, and without Annie even realizing that they were already divorced. Now let's look at the reason why chasing never work. Why does chasing never work? Because chasing is an art of being masculine, right? So if you're chasing a high value man already, and this is putting you already in your masculinity as a woman, and now you're not exhibiting masculinity, the man you're chasing has masculinity, then the both of you have masculinity. And most of the time, bringing two masculinity in a relationship mostly do not work. So this is the reason why you need to learn how to lean in your femininity. And I have a video that actually teach you to lean back in your femininity as a feminine woman. So what is the solution of overgiving, of chasing a man? Is to embrace your femininity. You need to lean back and embrace your femininity and let a man plan, let a man chase, let a man be in control, right? So you can support him, because men like to be masculine. And so you as the woman, when you're being the masculine one in the relationship, there's a possibility that this man is looking for a woman that is feminine, right? So be the one that is feminine, right? The second thing you need to do is to set boundaries and be ready to walk away. In the situation of Annie and 2Face, right, they were together for some time. They were dating when Annie was a teen, right, when Annie was young, and he was having kids outside of their relationship. Instead of Annie to have set the boundary and say, no, okay, I'm not interested in this kind of a relationship, where he already has 5 children, Annie keep accepting him over and over again. So you need to start setting boundaries. So when he's crossing your boundary, that is the right time for you to let him go. Right. The third thing for you to do is to stop overgiving. Right? Stop overgiving when you're dating. Instead, you want to start receiving instead of overgiving in the relationship, because a lot of you want to take control, want to plan, want to do everything in the relationship without putting yourself right first, right, without receiving, right? So you need to understand what your love language is and learn to receive as a feminine woman, instead of chasing, instead of always planning, instead of always testing, instead of always calling. The truth is that you do not have to keep chasing love. It has to meet halfway. He has to be able to do something for you as much as you're ready to invest in the relationship. So if you want to start attracting high quality men, I have a free ebook for you. My free ebook is in the description below. Is Feminine Dating Blueprint. Feminine Dating Blueprint is going to help you to date better as a single woman looking to date. If this is something you're interested in, let me know what you think about this video, right? Let me know in the comment section if you would like more video about dating high value men, or if you would like more video on becoming a feminine woman, or if you would like more video on how to empower yourself as a feminine woman and creating a future for you financially. Let me know what kind of video would you like more, because as a feminine woman, of course, you should be able to chase your dream, build a thing for you, have a thing going for you, right? So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Before I go, I would like to say please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.